The Austin Film Festival is gearing up for its 32nd year and is shaping up to be one of the biggest celebrations in storytelling in the country. This year's fest will showcase more than 180 films and host the world's largest screenwriters conference. Barbara Morgan is the executive director of the fest and joins us now. Thanks for coming in. I know it's raining, so
it is. Thank you for
driving.
Yeah, my hair is probably.
Oh no,
frizzed.
I'm so sorry about that. So what can we expect this year, and how has the festival evolved since it first started in 1994?
Well, we can expect a huge list of really noted writers and showrunners from TV, writers from film and showrunners from TV to be at the festival. And it's changed in the sense that it's just gotten bigger, and we have just gotten an amazing group of people that now keep coming and want to help support what we're doing, which is trying to put new writers into the system from Austin rather than from LA.
Yeah, a lot of notable names and producers. I was very impressed with that. All right, more than 180 films. How do you curate that?
Well, we get about 6,000 into the competition, and we're watching those down most of the year.
All year.
And you're welcome to help us next year.
Sure.
So we actually get that down to the top few hundred, and then we really kind of look at it like, what's our audience like? And we're very directed towards content that is sort of narratively driven. So we're not about experimental film. And so our audience really does love stories. They love good stories. So that's really how we curate the final ones. It's like, what are the best stories? What are new voices that we're hearing?
Yeah. And so this year, what can audiences expect from the 180?
Yeah, so we have some really exciting ones. So anybody who's a Knives Out fan, he has a new film. His name is Ryan Johnson. He's a writer-director. And he will be here with that film, and we'll be showing that at the Paramount downtown the first weekend. We have also we have a great story about Tim Duncan called Boy from St. Croix. Anybody who's a Spurs fan, this is really exciting film for us to be showing. It's a first doc on him. And I think nobody around here is not a Spurs fan.
Right.
We have some local films, like a movie called Sellout, which there's a pair of brothers here, the Holden brothers, and Nick Holden wrote and directed this, and we're going to be screening that new indie film with a local voice. We showed another film of his, Golden Red, a few years ago. So there's a little bit of something for everybody. We show docs, we show a lot of short films, a lot of Texas filmmakers showing, and with a focus this year on the new incentive. Right, that's very exciting for everybody, that there's a film incentive that the legislature passed, and that is going to be, I think, a discussion with a lot of folks to try to spur more filmmaking and TV making here in Texas.
A lot of creatives here.
Yes.
And speaking of which, writers too. This is for the Writers Conference. Who's leading did I read this right, 150 panels?
Yes, there are 150 panels. In addition to those almost 200 films. It's a lot of programming. And we have Ryan Johnson, for instance, is one. The person who did Maverick and the last 4 Mission Impossible is a man named Chris McQuarrie, he's one of our favorites. He's coming in this year and is going to be presenting some cool stuff. We have Wicked as a focus this year, because the woman who wrote the book will be on Wicked, that made it a Broadway, and then the film is going to be here talking about it, Winnie Holtzman. And so we've got a lot of really exciting stuff, and also a lot on just how to break in. People who are interested in wanting to do that, new writers, how to start navigating a career in it. And that we have a screenplay competition, and it brings in about 12,000 scripts.
So cool.
In addition. So
Barbara, we need to go, but before we go, will you tell people how to get tickets? It runs from October 23rd to the 30th.
Yeah, so they can get tickets on our website, austinfilmfestival.com, and then also at Austin Film Festival on Instagram. They can find out more about it. And we've got exciting things like Elizabeth Olsen coming. So people check out the schedule. We'll be up there next week, the schedule, and then they can buy tickets off that.
Barbara Morgan, thank you so much for coming in.